Hi, thanks for joining me today. This is my card of the week tutorial, and this is the card that we're making. This is a trifold card. You open it up, it has a little message inside. This is one I made earlier this week. Super pretty. And this is one I made this morning for a fun little kid. Isn't that cute? Okay, this is the one we're making. And your cardstock, this is chocolate chip, and it measures 11 by 4 1/4. You're going to score it at 2 and 3 3/4. And I'll have these measurements posted on my blog as well. Okay, 2 by 3 3/4. You're going to flip it and do both ends at 2 and 3 3/4. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way. Then, where you scored it, you're going to fold it over and then fold it over again. You really want to make these score lines really good so that your card opens and closes pretty well. Okay, turn the other end. And flip it over. And this is one more. Okay, now, see, this is the back side, this is the front side. It opens right up. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and decorate it. Your panels measure 3, what did these measure? I'm so sorry. 4 by 1 3/4. Okay. Let's see, let's turn it sideways. That way I can get it all the way. This stamp set is from the Sweet Sampler. And this is River Rock ink. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and attach these using the adhesive. Did you just notice that? I just ran out of adhesive. That's okay, I have another one right here beside me. Okay. Now the inside piece, this is very vanilla, and this measures 4 by 3 1/4. I'm going to use the Happy Birthday from the Family Phrases with the black Timber Brown Stays on ink. Okay. Go ahead and attach that. Okay. See how it's coming together? So now we just need to do the owl and the layers. I'm going to stamp the owl with the Timber Brown Stays on ink on shimmery white cardstock, and this piece measures 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. Okay. And then I'm going to color him in with the River Rock ink and the chocolate chip ink. Okay, so get the aqua painter started. I'll try to zip through this pretty fast. I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this, so if I weren't doing that I could color this in later, but okay. Now the chocolate. It's really quiet in here, isn't it? Okay. Close these up. Then I'm going to put a dimensional on the back of him. Actually, I'm going to put 2. Okay. Whoops. And then going to attach this piece to my River Rock, and since this is 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, then it would make sense for the next piece to be 2 by 2. Okay. Then the next layer, since this was 2 by 2, then this would be 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. And see, I've got dimensionals on this, so now it's going to be a little hard to get the layering. Then the next layer would be River Rock again, and that's going to be 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. And then my final layer is chocolate, and that's 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. See how cool that looks? I just love the layering. Okay, so when you're attaching this to your card, you're only going to put adhesive on the left side, okay? If you put it on the whole thing, then it would actually stick and then it would never open, okay? So then I close it, and then I center it as best I can. See? There we go. 2 of them. Great. Thanks for joining me. Bye.